Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, seeing mostly cloudy conditions to start today and will likely remain mostly cloudy as we move over the coming days. Overall, expecting dry conditions as we move through the day, outside of a very slight chance of maybe a few light sprinkles as we get later in the afternoon, but as mentioned, overall should see dry conditions and fairly quiet as we move through the day today. Looking at the current surface analysis, high pressure still in control over the northeastern part of the country. We have this boundary still stalled along the southeastern coast and some lee side troughing and some showers overrunning that over the southeast. I'm going to see that stay mainly southwest of the local area, but as we move over the next couple of days, we'll see at different times some of the shower activity trying to work its way into the local area. It's going to struggle to do so, but it's going to bring very slight to slight chances of precip as we move over the coming days. Current conditions this morning, seeing a broken deck at 20,000 feet, broken at 25,000 feet, winds out of the northwest at 3 knots. Temperature 68 degrees, and relative humidity is at 87%. Take a look at the current visible satellite. We can see plenty of clouds with that shower activity just north of that boundary and streaming off to the northeast into the local area. So we're going to keep things cloudy as we move through the next couple of days. We'll look at a European model here for what we can expect for those next few days. As mentioned, should see dry conditions as we move through our day today with all of that shower activity staying mainly off to the west and southwest. We'll see some clouds continue to build into the area. We'll likely see the ceilings dropping down into the mid-levels as we get into the afternoon. But as mentioned, overall dry conditions and cloudy. As we move into our day on Wednesday, we'll see a slightly breezier onshore flow, keeping temperatures comfortable for this time of year. And as we move through our Wednesday, just a very slight chance of maybe an isolated sprinkle as we go through the day. Better chance of a shower will be as we go into the evening time frame. As you can see, the European model indicating that better chance of some light rain around the area. Again, anything we see will mainly be on the light side and brief, and a light sprinkle to a light shower overall. As we go into Thursday, still some discrepancies with the model here. Generally expecting mainly dry conditions with a very slight to slight chance of a light shower or sprinkle at this time. A few models do have a bit more activity, but overall just expecting a slight chance of an isolated shower or sprinkle around the area, and we'll actually see some slightly breezier, even breezier than what we'll see tomorrow, onshore flow. So again, keeping those temperatures comfortable, but we'll have a chance to see in a wind advisory as we move through our day on Thursday. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, green conditions over the next 24 hours, we'll see our high temperature struggle to get out of the 70s, expecting our high around 79 degrees this afternoon. We'll keep an east-northeasterly wind, 5 to 10 knots, gusting up to 15 knots as we get into the afternoon time frame. Again, as mentioned, mostly cloudy conditions continuing over the next 24 hours. We'll likely see a ceiling developing around 12,000 feet as we get into the afternoon time frame, and keeping that ceiling around 12,000 feet as we move through the next 24 hours. Winds becoming lighter as we move through the overnight time frame. We're going to see those temperatures cooling down to 69 degrees, so it's right about seasonable for this time of year. And tides are running slightly above normal. Wednesday, green conditions expected with mostly cloudy conditions, slightly breezy onshore flow. Just a very slight chance of a light shower or sprinkle as we move through the day, but again, overall mainly dry conditions with a high around 80 degrees. Pick up that yellow chance for precip as we move into Wednesday evening, with that better chance of seeing a rain shower push through the area. Just a very slight chance of a thunderstorm, but instability should be on the minimal with the onshore breeze and cloudy conditions around the area. And looking at a low around 70 degrees, could also see a few low clouds around the area as well, so we do have that yellow risk for some reduced ceilings and visibilities. For Thursday, looking at mostly cloudy conditions, once again, breezier onshore flow. We do induce that yellow risk for winds that are above 25 knots, so a chance of seeing a wind advisory for our Thursday. Also have a yellow risk for that precip chance, looking at a slight chance of a few light rain showers possibly around the area, and another day with a high around 80 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.